Okay, welcome to another game of the week against an ever more familiar opponent. Pee-wee is a software-based opponent, and he's always rated right around where I am, so I like to play him. And let's get started. 2 Ds, 2 Rs, only the E. I decided just to get the D and the R out of being duplicates, so put that on. And then, what can you do with that? Well, pow! Off to an early start for Pee-wee. Okay, just another E for me now. So, I'm trying to think what's my best option, and I want to get my mix evened out, so I see a way to play 4 of my consonants with the E, and I get this out. Alright, now Pee-wee's having too many vowels, and gets that on there. Okay, and then that works out quite well for me with this set, so I get over that triple word for 48. And I've pulled to within 14 points. Okay, now it's getting to be a pretty good mix for Pee-wee over there. And don't recall exactly where he went. Oh yes, he got down to that triple word for pretty good points. Okay, and then here I have kind of a choice. Do I want to get down in front of that M from the double word with probably awa, A-W-A, or do I want to get my J on that triple letter down further, and I decide to go for that, not wanting to hang around with any U's. So, still fairly close, and ooh, that's tantalizing. Renewing if there was an R in the right spot, but that's on the wrong end of the word, that R, if you were to use it. So, wind. And I would have to look up what exactly is that. I don't think that could be past tense of wind, but must be something. Okay, now I have some tantalizing option to get down from that triple word up there, and I can't find a way to get the K on the double letter coming from the triple word. So I instead opt to kind of block the triple word and go with that, because that seems like better points than I can get any other way. And I'm back to within 13. Okay, now they only have the E with a bunch of consonants, and they go with that over there. Okay, now I'm looking and getting too many T's, and 2 A's is even too many A's. So I look, where can I go? And it seems like my best choice is just right there. Hang on to the A's and stay away from any triple words for my opponent. So, okay, now they only have the I, and if they could put pencil over there, I guess, for not too many points. But instead, that's kind of an unusual play. Sometimes our computer opponent is a little more creative, shall we say, or has a little more in his memory bank. So that's what he gets out there, and it's a good game. And now I realize I have made one of the biggest blunders of the match in this play coming up. Not very often do you have the letters on your tray to spell tattoo. And even less often do you have a place that would be ideal into a triple word right down here. 30 points that would be. That would have been nice, but where did I go? Up there for 11. That was a bad mistake. It didn't hurt too bad going into that triple word, but my creative opponent with his vast vocabulary found something to play right there. And now I'm down nearly 100. Actually, what would it be? 87, I guess. So now I have to work hard and try to get a bonus play. It's the only way I'm going to catch up with only 27 tiles left in the bag. So I'm looking for something, and I try all kinds of things because it seems like there might be something there with that AGE suffix. hatchage, but nothing quite works. So I just throw chap up there, kind of block the triple word. And my opponent is able to work up in that area still, I believe. Yeah, oil. Okay, so maintaining his lead. Now I'm getting too many fouls, and I need to figure out what my strategy is. I decide I'm going to go ahead and get some points out with a biz over here for 20, even though that doesn't really help my valve consonant balance. But that's what I do, and that T is still over there. I'm kind of saving that for my place, or that E going down on the right is another place. There might be a 7-letter play. Okay, they're not looking too great with those tiles. Just not friendly to O's to I's. And they get up there to 15. Okay, so now I'm looking a little better just through 2 consonants. And what could it be? I'm looking and I can't quite see what it might be from that T down, or near it. So I do happen to see that mealies can be extended with a T, so I go ahead and take a shot and throw tango down there for 28. Again, just making a little progress, but it's getting late for little bits of progress. So now here's another set for my opponent, and they get the X out for decent points. So I need a good play right now. Only 8 tiles left in the bag. And I try this, and it works out quite well, I must say. Tameable. 76. I pull within 3 points. And my tray fills up, and there's only 1 tile left in the bag. And not a great set for Pee-wee over there. 2 eyes. If there was room on the board, you might find something, but I think, yeah, that's a pretty nice play. 21 points over there in a hard-to-find place. Again, one of the advantages of being a computer program. You see every spot. So now I've got the Q and a U, which is an awfully nice present. And I'm able to get out on the board and pull ahead a tiny bit, I believe, with this play. I don't see any other better option. Maybe there is, but couldn't see a way to get down putting the S at the end of tango with the Q. That would have been really great. But anyway, I find equip over here for 34, and I pull ahead by 10. And they're sitting there with not a great set. So it looks like it might work out for me, but they get out with that I for 12, pull ahead by 2. And what can I do at this point? I've got 2 A's on this. I can't get out, and I can't see just a great option. So I go ahead and throw this out. As for 8 points, I get it by 6. Now, what can they do? They're needing points with these last few, and that V is a treble tile here at the end, because there are just not nearly as many places to throw a V as there are these other letters. So they get out with coil on the board there, get hit by 5. And I'm in my last minute, the penalty minute, so I'm losing 10 points. So I'm not actually down by only 5, I'm actually down by 15. Pee-wee doesn't have that problem. He's still in his first second up there. He started 18 minutes, and he's still at 18 minutes. But my 18 minutes has dwindled down past 18, and I'm into my 19th minute, which means I lose 10 points. So I need to get the best play I can, and I'm running out of time. So I hadn't even been aware of this when I was playing, but he's got that V left only, which gives me 8 points back. Effectively, that's 8 points net in my favor if I go out here. And I actually see that I missed a way to win the game. I played here to the A by the triple word for 6 points. And that left me 1 point short. If I had just played the A here, that would have given me 7 points, main. and that would have been a tie. But do you see the place on the board where I could have won the game outright? Where would an A buy me more than 7 points? I looked around in a quick look and thought there just can't be another place. But I didn't even see this main. And if I'd only looked a little longer, I might have seen it. But look at this up here. Ahoy! 10 points. That would have been a winner. But as it is, I went there, as I said, 6 points. Got up by 1 there. But then, net of 9 points ahead. And then I think something went wrong in the software in Scrabble, because it says I won the game, but actually at the end of the real game I went back 10 and I had 356. So interesting here. Might have discovered a little bug to report. Anyway, I think it was a really close game, a fun match to watch, and I hope you enjoyed it. And try to give yourself enough time for those end game scenarios. That's all I got to learn from this one. All right, see you next time. I'd like to say a big thank you to isc.ro for hosting the games. Identities of all the players are hidden to protect the guilty. We do pledge to keep a clean language standard on this channel. If you'd like to challenge me, I'm out there at ISC with the nickname Cristobal. If you'd like me to review one of your games, drop me a line on ISC or at chriscrabball@gmail.com.